fine.
Don't make shoes like they used to, do they? Cobblers, eh?
They're all I've got.
Well, there's a bus stop just round that bend, and you can get one there to Skipdale. Yeah, you'll get a cheap pair there.
Don't have any money.
Hey? Hey, join the club. Where are we heading?
Emmerdale? Small village?
This must be your lucky day. Come on, I'm going there. I'll give you a lift. Hey? Come on.
So you won't be bottling up with Rodney then?
Oh, it's a relief. He was always a pain in the mornings, except when I had a hangover. Then he was cheerful just to irritate me.
Sounds like you made the right decision.
It's the acid test in love or business. If you still want him when your head's throbbing and your mouth feels like the inside of a tram driver's glove, it's the real thing. How does race go?
Pretty high.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Sounds like you've made things up.
What are you going to do about the pub now?
Put it on the open market. Interested in buying a half share?
Oh, I wish.
Oh, so do I. We make a great team. Couldn't you rob a bank, scrape a few quid together?
Viv's got no paprika, so if you could pick me some up from the cash and carry, thank you.
You're not doing anything spicy, are you? You know how Edna moans.
If I ran my menus around Edna's fads, we'd never get beyond mashed potato, OK?
I'll call in at the estate agents on the way back.
I'm sure you get lots of offers.
Trouble is, they might not be satisfied with a half share. They might want the place to themselves.
Good morning.
Is it? Time for work. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Well, I thought you'd be a bit down, so I've got an incentive for you. After work, I'm going to take you clubbing. We're going to have a night of boozing, gambling and, well, women, but not necessarily in that order.
We'll give you the idea I needed cheering up, eh?
Well, after Diane.
So lost, mate. All right. Don't need your sympathy. Anyway, got my own plans for tonight.
Ah, good to see you back on form, mate. Saved me having to borrow the money to fund it. Mind, I could still do with the tenner, though, if you flushed.
You want it, you earn it. Come on.
So, have you come far?
Leeds.
Well, yeah, well, it's a long walk. You must have been keen to get to Emmerdale.
I was keen to get away.
Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time, eh? Story of my life. I poached a salmon once, long as your arm it were. And I gets chatting to this bloke in a pub, the malt shovel. Anyway, he seems like interested.
Do you know village well?
Yeah, of course I do, yeah. I'm finished my story yet. So, yeah, I'm trying to flog him this salmon and promising him I'd catch him anything he needs. Like, it turns out to be a plainclothes copper from Skipdale.
There's a lorry company there.
Huh? Oh, yeah, Tate Haulage. Anyway, I thought my number was up, like, but as luck would have it, this bloke called Lol Bullman's in a row with two Danish tourists. Well, he takes a swing at one of them, he ducks, and the copper catches it right on the chin. Right. So anyway, I sneaked out, Lol got 28 days, and the wife cooked the salmon lovely. Good deal, I think.
A woman drives for them. Young, pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's our charity, my niece. Hey, she don't just drive for them. She's the boss's wife. Company director.
Take me to her.
Huh? Oh, all right, yeah.
Oh, what's all that? Stuff for the church jumble.
Hang on, that is my baseball cap.
You haven't worn it for a year.
That is a seriously naff cap. Yeah, I don't mean I want to throw it away.
Stop whinging. They're my magazines! And you don't read them anymore. This house is filled with everybody's junk. I made my mind up that when I got back from holiday, we were going to have a fresh start, out with the old life and in with the new.
You know, I hate it when you're on a mission.
I know, why can't you be bored and just chill like everyone else's mum? We've just had a really bad year. This is my way of drawing a line under it. Anyway, it's your house too. You should be volunteering to help.
I've got to go to work.
Down to you, Mark.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'll pay.
Oh, in that case, can I be a Reynolds for a day? Because I'm skin.
There's loads of boxes in the attic. When I get home from work, anyone who's filled them gets paid.
Come on, Mark, might as well. Now else better to do.
And anyone who's emptied them gets fined. Have a nice day.
Home farm.
Thank you for your help.
Nice talking to you.
You think she might sell it completely then?
She doesn't want to.
Doesn't mean she'd turn it down if the right offer came in. Brewery bought back the Oaks in Skipdale.
Oh, we were there last week.
It's all flashing lights, one-armed bandits and fast food. Ugh.
I really liked it. Yeah, but would you want to work there?
Might not get the chance. They brought in their own staff.
Oh, I don't want to think about it. Can't we talk about something else? Yeah, good idea. You two set a date for your wedding yet? No, but we're planning an engagement party for next week. You and Ray are invited, thanks. Maybe by then, Diane will have found a buyer, someone who's happy to leave things as they are. And everything will be on the up.
I know Diane and I have had our differences, but, well, nobody really knows her like I do. We work really well together.
Obviously, she doesn't see it that way. And running a pub together is like a marriage. You have to be a team, spark ideas off each other.
Aye, and look after your customers. Yeah, that's the secret of a good pub. Now, if I own that Wolfpack...
You drink it dry in a week.
Back me up here, Zach, will you? Wouldn't Diane and I make perfect partners running the Woolpack? If only... Yeah, if only she wasn't too stubborn to admit it.
Ah, maybe you're right. In fact, if you buy me a pint, I'm sure you can persuade me.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's not you he has to persuade, it's her. That's a much tougher job.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to give up without a fight. I'm going to go and talk to her again.
What the hell are you doing here?
I didn't know if you remember me.
How could I forget you? You got me into a lot of trouble. I could have got nicked for trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I need help again.
Forget it. My boss would kill me for even speaking to you.
Charity?
No, Chris. I thought I were going to get sacked after last time.
Then take me to Charity. She'll help.
No, you're not getting the message. She'll tell you exactly the same thing as I am. Anybody who tries to help you is just asking for trouble. So please, just get out of here.
Believe me, I want to go, but I've got no money, nowhere to go.
Well, it's not my problem.
I just need to get away. And then I'll never bother either of you again.
I'm just asking you to reconsider.
There's nothing to think about. I know all about you, good points and bad. That's why I made my decision.
I'm sure Bernice would prefer to keep it in the family. Let me come behind there and show you how well we can work together.
You stay that side of the bar. And Bernice knows better than anyone. We couldn't work side by side for more than 2 minutes without arguing.
Well, that's someone who's not going to help us.
I tried to tell him this wasn't a good idea.
That's one of the reasons I made my decision. Going into partnership would have been an easy option. But I didn't want to risk losing your friendship.
What do you mean?
Like I said, we understand each other. I'd lose all that if we were partners. We'd be right back where we started. So, let's just have a drink together and agree to stay friends.
I think that's the best offer you're going to get, Rodney.
To friendship.
Charity?
Hmm?
You're not going to like this.
Terry, you shouldn't have brought her here.
It's my fault. I told him.
There's nothing we can do for you. You know, if you get caught, you'll be deported. Surely you must have known the score when you left your own country.
I wouldn't have come if I knew what was waiting. They lied.
Well, that's what you get when you trust people like Ray.
Who's Ray?
The guy who organised your little magic mystery tour. Maybe I should take you to him. He got you into this mess. He can deal with you.
No, you mustn't. Please.
Just what has been happening to you?
I cannot say.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to if he wants to help you.
And quickly, Chris is back.
Oh, great. He'll go mad if he sees her. Terry, go and stall him and I'll figure out what to do.
Yeah, well, that'll be simple as far as he's concerned. Get rid of her.
Is there any news on this pub sale yet?
Thinking of putting in an offer?
No, just enjoying having a job. I really don't want to lose it.
When I've got a new partner signed and sealed, I'll let you know. I'm hoping it won't mean any staff changes.
Everybody seems really anxious about this new partner.
Yeah, well, no one wants to lose their job.
With your looks and talent, you get a job anywhere.
Thanks, but I like it here.
I thought you were worth more than just being a barmaid.
Yeah, me too. I've got plans. I just need to save a bit of money first.
Oh, yeah? What are these burning ambitions?
To own my own pub. Of course, partnership in this place would have been an ideal start, but it's come a couple of years too early, unfortunately.
There's a coincidence. I've always hankered after owning my own pub. How's about it, Ray? Man of your funds, you can make my dream come true, eh?
Yeah, dream on, Zach.
Didn't expect you back so soon.
Well, the meeting finished early. I thought I'd grab the chance to take Charity for lunch.
Good idea. Look, I'll drive you to the restaurant, then I'll bring her to join you.
Well, why don't you drive us both there?
She's not here.
Her car's outside.
She went for a walk.
Fine, then I'll wait for her.
Hey, you don't want to go in there.
What's going on?
You really don't want to know. It's just something that Charity and me are dealing with. It's the illegal from the lorry. But don't worry, we're going to get rid of her.
Has he got you thieving for him?
I thought I made it quite clear to both of you that she is dangerous to the company.
Oh, come on, Chris, give her a chance. She's terrified.
She doesn't exist, right? So what happened to her isn't worth worrying about. Terry can take her for a drive somewhere a long way from here.
And then what?
Dump her.
Oh, my God, Chris, she's a human being!
She is a pain in the backside. If you're that bothered, he can give her 50 quid.
You can't do this.
Watch me.
All I came here for was a better life, but they made me go on the streets.
You are wasting your breath. I'm immune to hard luck stories.
Just looked and see how the work was going. Well, we're doing the best we can, Marlon. We just keep finding these problems, don't we?
What sort of problems?
Well, our house hasn't had any work done for years. When we pulled the paper off in the bedroom, the plaster came with it.
I was going to invite Edith over tomorrow. I don't want the place to look a tip.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We've stripped it back and replastered. We're just waiting for it to dry.
Oh, I hope it won't take too long. She wants to move in soon.
No, we're getting close to the finish.
Yeah, unless we find some more hidden problems.
Oh, I hope not. It's starting to sound expensive.
Yeah, I might have to revise the estimate. You can't cut corners in building work, Marlon. Cost you more in the end.
This way, at least you'll have a house that'll stay trouble-free for years.
Which is exactly what we wanted. We ought to invite Grandad over to see the place too. I don't want him to feel left out.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Get rid of her, Terry.
Come on, love.
No, leave her alone.
You heard the boss.
I'll talk to him.
You'd be wasting your breath.
Well, that's my problem. In the meantime, take her through to Cynthia and get her something to eat. And don't worry, I'll tell him it's down to me. He won't blame you.
Come on, love.
Louise was telling me she's got ambitions to run a pub of her own one day.
I'd be sorry to lose her. But she deserves it. She's a natural. All the customers love her.
You two work very well together as well, don't you? It's a pity she couldn't be your new partner.
She's perfect. Apart from one thing.
The money.
Exactly. The root of all evil.
Listen, I've got a bit of business to attend to. Could you ask her to pop home between shifts? I'll knock her together something to eat. Did you get that sorted?
Been done. Lunch break.
Got to get back on duty soon.
All work and no play, you know what they say, don't you? So, how about a night out afterwards, you know, like pictures maybe?
Oh, no, not tonight, no.
Other plans?
Yeah, family stuff. I've organised the troops to have a bit of a clear out. If they've done a good job, then they deserve a good meal. If not, then it's the whip again. Sorry.
Oh, another time, maybe.
She gone?
No, because I need to talk to her.
Maybe you didn't understand what I said.
Well, I wish I didn't, but you made it pretty clear.
That's not what I meant.
Isn't it?
Of course not. That situation's entirely different.
And there are 1,000 different situations on the streets. Not that anyone ever really wants to know about them.
Look, I'm sorry if I was tactless, but I still think I made the right decision. You've moved on since those days. I'm just trying to protect what we've got.
I'm still the same person. You know, sometimes I wake up at night and I wonder what I'm doing here. I wonder how long it'll last, and I wonder what's going to happen to me when it's all over.
Well, you haven't got any worries on that score. Hey, I love you.
So then try and understand how I'm feeling. I've got to try and help her. And Chris, I promise, right? I promise I won't do anything to threaten the company.
She's doing just that by being here. It's a mistake to get emotionally involved.
Yeah, and if I believed that, I'd be as bad as Ray. Chris, give me more time. Please.
Okay.
Hello, love.
Hiya. Have you seen Andy?
No, sorry. Why, are you two getting back together then?
I told him to give me some space.
All right. Well, looks like he's taking it to heart. He's working long hours.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll have second thoughts. Do you want me to give him a message if I do see him?
No, thanks.
Do I have to go?
No, Cynthia's making up a bed for you. You can stay here the night till we figure out what to do. Meanwhile, why don't you tell me what happened when me and Terry left you?
They took me to a house in Leeds. And when I saw what happened there, I tried to get away. But they brought me back. I ran away 3 times.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry anymore because you're safe now.
I don't know. One girl was gone for a week before they brought her back. I cannot stay here long. They will come after me.
Yeah, well, I hope it's Ray that comes looking, because I've got quite a few things I want to say to him.
You don't know what he can do.
Yes, I do. I wasn't born to all this, you know.
Will helping me cause trouble with your husband? He doesn't want me here.
Don't worry, I can handle him. I'm not doing this just for you, you know.
Bless you, sweet.
That's the last of it.
You've both been working very hard.
This is just what we cleared from the attic. There's boxes up there that I do not think have been unpacked since we moved in.
Oh, well, if we hadn't needed them all that time, they're not worth keeping now, are they?
Ah, that's what happened to my old tennis racket.
That's broken.
Well, it can be mended, eh?
That's what you said when we came here. It's been sat up there ever since.
This is a fresh start. You're having that, I'm keeping my magazines.
You're right, it's history.
Does it have to go to jumble?
Why, seen something you fancy? Ah, that's my dad's. You're welcome to it.
That's Randolph Turpin, British middleweight champion.
Randy, eh? There's a few things you could learn from him.
You shouldn't make fun. When you see the picture we found of you.
On his first day in a school uniform.
No need for your whip, then?
No, they've done very well.
I was thinking, I know a few lake clubs. Why not come round for you after your meal and, pick you up and still make a night of it?
Sorry, I'm on an early shift tomorrow.
Oh.
You're more than welcome to join us for dinner, though.
Oh, well, that'd be grand.
That's what I like to see. A man busy in the kitchen.
It's not all I've been busy with. I've been thinking about your ambitions. Maybe it's time I gave them a helping hand.
What do you mean?
Well, I spoke to Diane. She said you'd be the ideal partner if you could come up with the money.
Yeah, that's a big if.
Well, I'm reasonably well off. I don't see a problem if it's what you really want.
Well, it would mean everything to me. I guess the profit would be pretty small compared to some of your other clubs, but, I mean, that place has got real potential.
Agreed. How's that settled, then?
Well, it would take me ages to pay you back, but I promise you won't regret giving me the chance.
What are you talking about?
Well, the loan. We'd have to get solicitors to draw up some kind of agreement.
Louise, I'm not lending you the money. I'm giving it to you. It's a present.
I warned you about getting emotionally involved. It clouds your judgment. That's why Kim always got the better of my father.
This is not about boardroom squabbles. No one deserves what she's been put through.
But there's thousands like her. You can't help them all.
Well, I can't stand by when I know that somebody in this village is growing fat on their misery.
Look, she's never met Ray. You can't prove that he's got anything to do with this.
Why are you trying to protect him?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect you. All this can do is bring back memories that are best forgotten.
All right, so maybe I can't prove this is down to Ray. Well, that's not what's important, because I know he's behind it.
How?
Because I've met plenty of men like him before.
What?
Oh, yeah, they seem charming at first, you know, they promise the world, but once they've got you, everything changes. They don't ever let you go.
I can't take the money.
That doesn't make sense. You were perfectly happy when you thought it was a loan. This is exactly the same, except you don't have to pay it back.
No, it's completely different. Besides, haven't you heard that saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch?
I'm only trying to help you.
But I know you are. I've just never heard of anybody giving away that much money before.
I can afford it. I've been making your dream come true. Is that not a good cause?
There are plenty of good causes, Ray. Why me?
Surely you know the answer to that one. Because I love you.
Do you mean that?
Why would you doubt it?
Well, because you've never said it before.
Louise, you know me. I don't find it easy to say these kind of things. But now I've got a chance to prove it.
You don't have to prove anything. I don't want you for your money.
I know. Like, look, I've never felt like this about anyone before. Maybe I've handled it badly. Look, I'm sorry if I've offended you.
No, you haven't. You're very sweet. It's just, well, I'm in shock, that's all.
Well, then let's try again. I'd like to give you the money. You don't have to make a decision now, but promise me you'll think about it.
Okay.
You'll see the sense in it. You want the money? I want to give it to you. Where's the harm in that?